What is good, LG crew? Know how we do. This is LukeGabriel right here, aka Hendrix, back with another video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do my handles, dude. It's a long-awaited video. Basically, everyone's been asking me, like, teach me handles, teach me all this, teach me all that. Well, guess what? I'm going to teach y'all. I'm going to just basically teach y'all how to dribble like me. Anyways, let's go ahead and just start off with the very first thing. Let me get some sticky notes real quick. Let's just do 105. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and start. So basically, what you want to start first off is just learning hesitations. So the first thing that you want to do is kind of learn the hesitations. So what are hesitations? There's a lot of hesitations. There's this one, for example. This is a hesitation. Basically, these are hesitations. What you want to do is work on hesitations first. Even like when you're about to shoot, that's a hesitation. Like when you do that, hesitation right here. Dang, my P, dang, that's some bad Wi-Fi. Anyways, so basically, once you get the hesitations down, you'll learn the basic cross, which is basically this. So what you want to do is you kind of face this way. You don't face that way, but you face this way. Face off to the side, and what you want to do is press W and S. W, S, W, S, W, S. After you do that twice, you go back. So what people like to do, this move is really OP because one, it stops your defender, and he kind of hesitates. He hesitates as well. He's like, where is he gonna go after this? Because after this, you can definitely make a bunch of combos out of this. And basically, once you get the shot down, or basically once you get all of this down, once you get this first move down, everything else just comes pretty simple. So basically, once you get this hesitation down move, WS, WS, hey, just work on that. Honestly, you just go anywhere on the court, WS. On mobile devices, you just do this, you do that, you know, you just do that. And you work on that everywhere. But what you want to do also is protect the ball. So what you want to do is always, whenever you're doing this move, you don't want it out here because people are going to be able to go straight to you and shoot and take it. So what you want to do is, so look at my shift as well, because I mean this works too. I kind of like to do the regular, which is this one, because it's harder to get the ball out, for me at least. It's probably easier to do that if you're on mobile, which is fine. As long as you can get this move down, you're pretty much set to go, because after you get that move down, everything else is GG, you know? So yeah, learn this hesitation. Just basically get used to going back and forth a lot, because I know it's kind of weird to just press W and S like this, but if you just work on this, like shuffling motion, you know, that's basically what it is. Because once you come up here, you can hit it, boom, you're gone. You can hit a step back, which I'll teach you guys soon. Okay, so after that, the best thing to do, where are we at? Let's go 424, 430. So the best thing to do is read your defender. So a lot of times, there's a lot of things that most common defenders like to do, and I'll kind of teach you guys them right now. So a lot of people, especially when they're on mobile, they like to stay in shift lock. So this is a great move to use, because one, you can body them right after you do this move, because they're just gonna be, what they're gonna do is hold shift like this the whole time. They're just gonna hold shift like this, right? And what you want to do is just body into them. So that's why I like to go out of shift lock right after this, so that I can just body them and then, you know, take a step back or something to just get myself open. That's the main reason to do all these moves, is to get open with your shot. So after that, so yeah, reading your defender. So the most common thing people like to do is they like to cut back. So what I'm saying is when people are right here, they kind of cut back. So what they like to do is go like this, right? They like to read you, and then they go like this to try and see if you're gonna cut back. Which is fine when you're a beginner, but when people start reading that, when people start reading this, you want to start getting used to doing this other hesitation move. So it's basically a counter. So once you learn this move, right, you can see I'm gonna get ripped by the same dude. If he cuts back like this, if he comes over here and he cuts back like this, he's gonna get the ball. So what you want to do is the best thing you can honestly do is just keep dribbling. You don't even have to move. You just keep dribbling. Because if he cuts back, you have a wide open lane. So let's say he cuts back, right? So let's say he comes over here and then he decides to do this. So this is the defender now, and then you go over here and he cuts back. What you can literally do is go straight, shoot your shot. That's all you got to do. Now if you do this a couple times, right? Let's say you do this a couple times, you get him off pretty good, and yeah, he get, and then so you do this move, right? You do this move, and he's like, oh my gosh, I got hit by it, so I'm gonna try and read it next time. What you can do is just hesitate like this. So instead of just going back, just go straight. Just go straight back. Yeah, that's literally the best thing you can do. But if they, okay, so another thing is if they read this move and they come up like right here, what you can do out of here is do this. What you can also do is do this and then cut back. So there's a lot of things you can do. So when you do this move, you can just do it 2 times, or you can just do it once. You know, that's the good thing about this S move, is that once you hit it, people never know when you're going to hit it or not, because you're going to be doing this a lot, right? You're going to be doing this a lot. And so let's say you're doing it for like 3 times and then you hit it. Man, like if people really play bad defense and they're just waiting right here, like they never know when you're going to go back, and then you go back and they're like, dang, I mistimed it, you know? That's the thing with this S move, is that you can time it anytime you want. Do 2 here, 1, 2, 3 here, and then you can go 1 right here and then shoot it. Like pretty simple stuff. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is really bad. Even just going to a private server, it's so weird. Anyways, so yeah, that's the thing. You want to read your defender. Read your defender, figure out so what I like to do is I kind of like to read my defender like this, right? I like to do this a lot. I like to kind of press H, just figure out what he likes to do. If he doesn't budge, I usually do my signature combo, which I'll teach you guys later. So OP. Nobody can stop it because people never know when it comes. Okay. So after that, once you learn your move, once you learn how to do this, you gotta learn how to do it on the other side too. Make sure you learn how to do it on the other side. This also hesitation right here is also really good. Like pretending that you're going to go this way is really good. Because you can do that twice. You learn the WS, you learn the A and D. That's really good. You learn these hesitations and you just get better at them. I missed it. All right. After that, you want to make your combos. So I'll put a link in the description of all my combos that I used to have for this. I don't remember all of them, but when I did, it was GG. Anyways, what you want to do is like create like 5 to 10 combos. If you really want people to think that you're unguardable, start like working on like a lot of different moves for this. But what you want to do is, for me at least, I like to make this combo just simple combos first. Like, oh, I do the move, step back. I fake the move, step back. Like simple combos like that. Those are combos. And after that, you figure out counters for that. So that And you can spin out of that, you know, just things out of that. Like combos can be like from 3 to 5 seconds. Cut back, stuff like that. So this cutback move is really nice. This one, I'm getting ready by spinning my mouse. So I'm doing this the whole time. So I come out of it real quick so that I have enough time to shoot the ball right after, right? So yeah, you make combos. I'll just show you my combos because it's really hard to think outside the box when you're trying to make combos. But yeah. So the next thing that you want to be doing, so what are we at now? Let's say 11:20. So what you guys want to be doing after this is stopping a lot. So what I'm talking about is when you're dribbling the ball, people get thrown off when you just stop and you just do something else, right? So like say I'm doing that and I go like that is OP. Like people are just like, oh, I'm so caught off by it because one, you're just stopping and you're like, what is he doing? No, I'm just stopping. It also thinks that, oh, he's gonna shoot the shot. No, I'm not gonna shoot the shot. But yeah, when you have quick reflexes, when you just stop, that's literally the best thing you could do. You stop, boom, hit the cross. Like that's really OP because one, they're gonna be caught off because a lot of dribblers like to keep moving, right? They keep moving, they keep doing this, right? They figure out, oh, I'm just moving from here and all that, and they never stop. When you stop, you can literally get an open shot every time. I'm being serious. You stop, you go shoot the ball. It's that simple. What you can't do is just stop and then go this way. That's also a really good move you can do. But yeah, a lot of people like to do that. Stop and go. Or I like to do that because one, it's OP. Like, what's he gonna do? Where's he gonna go? Is he just gonna shoot the ball, or is he gonna shoot right after? So usually, you know when you're open, when you have a lot of room between your defender, because you just don't want to shoot it right in their face unless you want to step back and then shoot it in their face. But you rarely, once you do these moves, like that is the best opportunity to get an open shot. It's really simple. But what you want to do, basically whenever you want to do these moves, you just want to push up. You always want to push up. You don't ever want to just stay horizontal. You want to move from north to south. You don't want to keep moving like here and here, right? Like people like to do this a lot. They like to go here a lot, right? They like to do that. But if you got an opening, take it. Just body. Like it's hard to body, I know, but if you can body, like if you can time the body, that's all you got to do is time the body. If you can time the body, honestly, after that, it's easy. It's easy after that because timing the body, you get open. They can't steal it because you're bodying them. You know, like they can't just push forward because if they push forward, they're gonna be flying back, right? They'll be like, bro, how did I not get the ball? Because you're literally like 4 steps ahead of him because you did this one simple move right here. Boom. That hesitation, the one I've been teaching you guys throughout this entire video. Anyways, yeah, later. So what you guys want to be doing is stopping a lot, right? Stop a lot. And protecting the ball. And that's all I gotta say, dude. So there's these other handles that I have for you guys. So the first thing is the half spin. Let me put this in the so let's say 1430. So the half spin basically, or the half spin to the full spin. So what I love this move a lot, right? It's basically this. You fake the spin, and then you cut immediately right back. I don't usually do it on this side, so FYI, if you know me and I do this move a lot, like that's one of the hardest moves to cover. I don't ever, like if I know they can't read me, I'm gonna do the move. So what you want to do is, so let's say you do a spin, right? So people love to spin like this. What you want to do is you want to use every single part of your body, so your arm, your torso, all of this. You want to as you spin, you want to go pretty slow. You kind of just want to follow the line. So you see the 3-point line, you kind of want to follow it. Just follow the 3-point line. And as you do that, free open shot. like 99% of the time, for me at least. Yeah, literally my favorite move to do. If I know they can't read me there, I'm gonna do the move. Because one, if you can spin pretty quick after this, so let's say you're just dribbling, let's say you do your hezzies, you come over here, you spin immediately to get yourself open and whatever. And then you do it again, right? You do the move, half spin. Oh, they think I'm gonna shoot this way. But then you cut back, bang. Like, it's all about, handles are always mental. It's not always about learning the technique. I mean, you gotta learn the WS, but if you can break your defender mentally, which is basically saying if you can outthink your defender, if you can think like 4 steps ahead of your defender, it's literally the easiest thing you can do every single time. Is always think ahead. And sometimes you gotta take risks, right? That's all about handles, is you take risks. You do a certain move in order to get open, or in order to cross the person, right? So I'm taking a risk by saying, oh, I'm gonna do this half spin, thinking that he's gonna fall for the half spin, and then I'm gonna do the spin again, thinking that I'm not gonna go back there because he thinks I'm just gonna shoot it right after this, right? So after that, the step back, dude. The step back, literally, I have so many step backs that you guys can do. This is my main step back right here. You want to just get yourself ready to shoot the ball and then just step back. It's hard on the mobile, but if you can just do this is pretty easy too. You just do that, hit it. Like, that's all you can do too, is just hitting that and then just floating it back. I can't shoot third, but you know, just like that. Or you could do what I usually do, which is shift and then go back. Shift, go back. Shift, go back. Boom. I have good ping now? I have good ping next to it. Yeah. Shifting back is always what I like to do. Honestly, it's really hard to do at first. I can tell you that, because one, it's really quick. You gotta shoot it right after. And that's the thing. My step back is so hard to guard because it's so fast. And it just happens all the time. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's really hard to guard when people play like side to side, when people play defense side to side like this. So let's say I'm playing defense, right? Let's say I'm playing defense. Say I'm playing defense like this. What the heck? Can I not get the ball? Thanks. So I'm playing defense like this, and when people hit the step back, you gotta like get quick up there, dude, because when you hit the step back, you gotta hit. Like, Trey does it all the time from here. He just goes like this. He goes like this. Bang, like that. That's all he does. He just goes back. Bang, done. Like, that's how OP the step back is. So if you learn the step back, like, honestly, that's easy move. All right, so I'm gonna teach you guys the sham god. I think this is a sham god, dude. It's not like a really good sham god. I think it's like the ROBLOX sham god. Okay, so what you guys want to do is, it's a risk. It's a risky move, but it works almost all the time. So what you want to do, let's say you're right here, you press H. What you want to do is just cut back like this. So pretend you're doing a G, but you're doing an H instead, which is basically going to make it faster. So what you want to do is just pretend that you're doing a G. That's basically all you're doing. It's pretending you're doing a G. So you come back down here, but you don't do the G. You just go boom. So what makes it hard is you're going to be like this. So you're going to be looking straight, and then you're just going to be going. That's basically how I can pull it. It makes it easier for you because your mouse is faster than your own self. You guys know that for a fact. So if you can move your mouse faster than yourself, like, that's already an OP thing to do. This is a quick move because one, you can switch direction pretty fast, and it's risky because you're not protecting the ball. You're showing it out like a sham god, right? So it's quick. It's honestly really OP if you can get it down. I like to do it, but yeah, honestly, what I gotta tell you guys is, if you guys are isoing and it's a one-on-one, it doesn't usually happen in the Phenom, but if you're a 1v1ing someone, these are honestly the best handles to do. So Honestly, this is basically it, man. So let's just recap real quick. Learning your hesitations. Gotta learn your hesitations. All these hesitations. Even this. Hesitation. Hesitation. This is a hesitation. Learning all these hesitations. You just gotta learn them. Learn these hesitations. Just look at how I move my character. That's all you gotta do. Is learn how I move my character. This is the most OP move right here. You learn this basic move right here, WS. Or you flick on your mobile device. Up, down, up, down. That's all you gotta do, up, down. And then after that, it's gonna be hard, but like let's say you're on a device. You go up, down, and then you gotta move your camera, get out of shift lock, and then yeah, this is hard, right? Yeah, all I gotta say is keep working on these hesitations, dude. Literally an OP move to do. Because you can come after that, you can go out of that, you can do that, you can do that. Man, like, combos are endless when you think about it. You can even hesi out of this like this. So you can even hesi like this. So let's say you're like right here. Let's say you're right here and you just hesi. Like that's, I think so what makes it easier for PC players is that they have a quicker way to move the mouse. For mobile players, it's really hard. You gotta like flick your camera and it's not always accurate. When you have a mouse, it's always accurate, you know? But yeah, if you can learn how to move your camera pretty good, like to the point where you don't have to move it, like move it enough to see the hoop, because when you're doing this move, you can't see the hoop. You can't do this. You gotta look this way. Like enough to just work on that. Just work on moving your camera in order to see the hoop. So you do this, look at the hoop. Do that, look at the hoop, you know? Because when you look at the hoop, you're basically gonna have an easier chance, right? You're gonna be able to see the hoop, so when you're ready to shoot the ball, you can shoot it. And that's basically it, dude. You work on that, work on the step backs, work on this OP half spin, overpowered half spin to full spin, just basically this. You work on that. You just work on these moves, you know. You just do all this stuff, bro, to get better at the game. Like, handles are simple, dude. Like doing all of this, bro. Like the splits, they come natural. Like all of this comes natural. You just have to learn the basics first. These are the basics. The basic hesitations. You learn the hesitations and you do them. It's that simple. Yeah, this is the most OP way to handle the ball, man. I've been wanting to share this with you guys because, well, one, it was kind of a secret because my man taught me a while back and he was like, don't show it to anyone. I was like, all right. And then like a year later, I was like joking with him. I was like, hey, can I leak out the handles? He's like, nah, don't do it. And then he told me later, like, nah, you can do it, man. So yeah, shout out to SpikeIee, aka Brian Emmanuel, aka, what's his name? His name is I forgot his name. I forgot his name. But he's got a name, dude. The man who taught me my handles. Let's just say that. But yeah. Step backs, hesitations. Work on this WS move. Just gotta do this, man. WS. Just work on it, dude. Because once you come out of it, just gotta do WSG, WSF, WS around the back. Behind the back. Sorry, I said around the back. Just work on this. Back then, I used to be faster too because I had it on my mouse. But I don't have it on my mouse anymore, so I gotta do it on my device. I just learned a new move. Hopefully if it works. I'm gonna try it later. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, this tutorial. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.